Not even a week. In just two games, Chelsea just proved me right. I said, Chelsea, on their day, they are one of the best teams. But that loss, that clearly shows that Chelsea is not a title contender. This is why I also said that Arsenal is winning the league. The only team that has been consistent up to today. I think their last defeat was Liverpool at Anfield. That's it. And that was a free kick. And right after that, I think they have gone through an unbeaten run. They win all games in the Champions League. Of course, they had a draw with Chelsea and they would have dropped points then, here maybe 1 or 2 points, but they have been consistent. Their defense have been solid, and that's why Arsenal for me has already won the league. City, after going 5-1 up, and then they almost messed up against Fulham. And Chelsea, that loss cost them. It clearly shows how inconsistent Chelsea is. And Liverpool, yeah, forget about them. They drop points again. They draw again. So, yeah, who else is going to face this Arsenal team? Just name me a team in the Premier League besides City, Chelsea, and Liverpool who had the potential to do so. Who other team, which other team is actually going to face Arsenal? No one. No one is going to face Arsenal. It's already looking 5 points now as a gap. This weekend, City, I think they're playing Leeds, if I'm not wrong, which is a very tough place to go at the moment. They beat Chelsea, as you saw. And things are not going to look good, man. Of course, Arsenal still have Aston Villa to play, but who cares? Even if Arsenal drop points, the teams that are below them have to win their games. If Arsenal drop points and the teams sitting below also drop points, then what's the difference there? Which is why I come to a huge conclusion that Arsenal have already won the Premier League. Whether you like it or not, this is what I think is going to happen. I'm 99% sure that Arsenal, that 1% is just a small little, you can say what, unlucky or luck and all these kind of things. But yeah, Arsenal at the same time, of course, they have a lot of injury concern. Their main two centre backs, Saliba and Gabriel, is at the moment out injured. And during the game, I think Jurien Timber also came out in the first half, and Mosquera also came out in the first half. So they also have some injury crises going on at the moment. When we saw that against Brentford, of course, their performance, Arsenal's performance is not good. All right, as much as I think they're going to win the league, their performance have dropped. I think a lot of mistakes here and there. They have been running it slow, passing the ball from left to right, left to right, left to right. They're not clicking well, but still they are getting the win. That Saka goal, Brentford, they were trying their best in that 1-0 up to the 88th minute. They were trying their best after Arsenal scored their goal. And Bukayo Saka, that shot, Kelleher should have done better. He should have done better. He should have got that ball. But somehow the ball went in. And that is the luck that a title contender has. Every single season, this is what happens. All right. Even when City wins the league, when Liverpool wins the league, when United wins the league, whenever any team wins the league, that 1% luck can actually make them to be the champions. And I'm not saying it's a wrong thing to have luck. 99% is your hard work, man. Arsenal as a team, Mikel Arteta for 6 seasons suffering, bringing up the team that he wanted. Finally, now he has replacements, although players are going out injured. Gabriel is out injured, Hincapié came in. Saliba out injured, Mosquera came in. Mosquera got injured, Timber played there. Timber got injured, Fury played there. Miles Lewis Kelly came to the left back, to the right back. So it's there. And then now Ben White came back. Odegaard is back. Eze goes to the left. Trossard is not there. Martinelli is there. Gyökeres is there. So Arsenal as a team, they have really, really do well, strengthened very well. Of course, they have spent too much under Mikel Arteta, but it looking good now, and I think Arsenal is going to win the league. 5 points gap during the weekend, it's going to become 7 points gap. It could become 8 points gap, and that's it. Once the gap has run too much, game over. It's already over for me. So yeah, this is what I said. Chelsea, they are the only one who have been very close with City. City lost their game in the weekend. Chelsea lost their game yesterday, and now it's gone.